Not again. I don't have time to waste.
No, un'altra volta in quella foresta rosa. No, dove cavolo sono? Dove me ne esco? Ah no, è un albero questo. Dove andiamo di qua? Capisco perché ogni tanto va a finire da questa foresta rosa. Cazzo? Non hai visto, era tipo un lupo. Ma qua non è dove sono venuto, quindi aspetta un attimo. C'è un'altra strada qui sopra qua. Quello là trasparente, esatto. C'è un'altra stradina qui sopra. Oh! Però non mi attacca. Lo so, vediamo. Però non mi attacca. Che è sta roba qui? Oh!
Una specie di
ragno, cacchierola, cacchio, è un boss, è un boss, è un boss. È un boss, è un boss, un boss. Carofeffolo, questo è un boss. Sai che sono... Oh, cacchierola. Sai che sono quelle cose là che tiene... Che fa? È morto? No. Queste cose qua che vedo. No, non sono niente queste cose qua. Forse lo devo sparare mentre... No, e briglia il fucile.
Oh no.
No, quando si fanno quelle palline rosse. No. Aspetta, ma... Non mi fare del male, non mi fa... ma via.
Teddy bear with the insides ripped out, left by Kyle Brody on Coffin Rock. At last.
Well met. We haven't much time in this place now that the Gen's hearts are completely destroyed.
And you are...
You may call me Jonathan Parr.
the witch hunter from 1786?
I've never heard myself referred to in such a way.
You were here when Ellie Hedward was banished, right?
Why do you refer to me in the past tense?
You lived in the past. Well, my past, anyway. Not entirely, I'm afraid. It seems the witch is still at large.
Alas! Are all my efforts for naught?
As far as I know, the witch was inactive in this region for over 50 years after you encountered her.
Perhaps I will yet defeat the witch. I believe I know the witch's true name, and the name of her home. If I knew how to use that information, I might be able to defeat her. There is great power in names. Yes?
Mm-hmm. So I've heard.
I'm afraid our time won't last much longer. As much I wish. Perhaps I still can. When I finished my work here, I will leave my journal in caves near Coffin Rock. Are you familiar with that area?
I didn't know there were caves.
That's because I intend to see you. Look hard when you're there again. You'll find my journal inside one of the caves. Use the information well. It's all I can do to help.
I'll find it. Thank you.
Good luck, Hunter. We fight the same.
I just spoke with a man who's been dead for over 100 years. The witch hunter who roamed these hills in the time of Ellie Kedward appeared to me. He promised to leave his journal for me hidden in the caves beneath Coffin Rock. I'll have to go there and... Hello? Who is that? Oh, my batteries. I can finally use my light guns again. And that white owl is back.
Welcome back. What have you learned since last we spoke?
This forest is much more than it seems.
Indeed, if you know how to work its magic, you have seen few of its many paths.
I met a man who wandered these woods over 100 years ago. I believe I was taken back in time, or he was brought forward.
A convergence. When the path bends right, you can see this forest as it is in the past, or as it will be in the future. There is no time when on these paths, only place. They are present, past, and future all at once.
The man I spoke to claimed to be hunting the Blair witch. I assume he never found her.
Oh, he may have killed a witch, but the powers in this forest are far greater.
Are you saying there's more than one witch, or that the witch isn't human?
Neither assumption is incorrect. You have found a witch yourself.
The only person I've seen in these woods is Kyle Brody. Now I saw him at Rustin Parr's house. You're telling me that 10-year-old boy is a witch?
The boy is merely a vessel, an innocent victim transformed into a cunning tool of Hekidomix.
Hekidomix?
Your people give names to things beyond your comprehension. My people do the same. The darkness that inhabits this place was here long before man came into this world. It is known to my people as Hekidomix. If you wish to stop Hekidomix, you must remove it from the boy. I am the last one alive who knows how to repel Hekidomix from a human host. Using this Twana, you can drive Hekidomix from the boy. Simply touch the boy with this, and Hekidomix will be torn from his body. But once it's free of the child, that power will return to the forest. Those who have attempted to hunt Hekidomix in its true form have all perished.
It must be vulnerable to something.
The origin of Twana is unknown, though legends speak of an ancient tribe that learned to duplicate the magic Hekidomix uses to move through the worlds. The Twana allows us to open countless paths. I have found the names for some of them. A path exists that will take Hekidomix into a realm from which even he cannot escape.
So all I have to do is make another Tawana to banish Hekidomix.
If it were that simple, my people would have done so long ago. I've never learned the name of the path that will banish Hekaidomix. My elders spoke of Hekaidomix source, a path so dark and twisted that it took Hekaidomix 1,000 years to emerge. If you could send the demon back to that place, it would be powerless for the next 1,000 years. That birthplace is a true name, one that Hekaidomix has kept very secret.
The witch hunter I encountered in the woods said that he knew the name of the witch and her home. That might actually be the name of the demon's home. He promised to leave his journal for me in the caves near Coffin Rock.
Find those caves and the journal. Return to me with the name of the void, and I will help you conquer Hekaidomix.
Ok. Capisco.
Return when you are ready.
Sì, ok. Aspetta, io qua vedo pure dei simpatici. Posso prendere? Ok, pistole. E sarebbe forse per il fucilotto quello là di prima. Allora mi tocca andare nelle grotte di Coffee Rock a questo punto. Chi è? Allora, mo, da come stanno i fatti dobbiamo ritornare un'altra volta, anzi all'ennesima volta, a Coffee Rock. Dobbiamo cercare di trovare il diario, così come ci ha detto il signor Ashgagaya. E niente, vediamo un poco di arrivare subito a Coffee Rock, al limite questo... Vabbè ragazzi, come al solito, questo punto della foresta lo taglio e arrivo direttamente a Coffee Rock. Attenzione, ci sta pure il lupo... Ops, il lupacchiotto invisibile. Ok, allora siamo quasi arrivati, ci sta il lupacchiotto. Sta facendo lui tutto da solo. Vediamo se riesce a trovare questo diario che aveva detto il signor Ashgagaya. Vediamo un po' se la signorina riesce a trovarlo. Dove va? Ah, ecco. Che succede? Fatto?
Amazing.
Ok.
Exactly as the witch hunter said. A lot of pages are missing, but a few show that he encountered some of the same symbols I've seen. I've got to get this back to his Gaia.
No, ecco. Mi tocca ritornare un'altra volta da Ashgagaya, madonna. E vabbè. Ragazzi, come al solito, il punto della foresta qui lo taglio perché è noioso sia per me e penso anche per voi, quindi un attimo solo che ci arrivo subito. Oh, lo vediamo un poco di... Eccoci qua, un'altra volta da Ashgagaya, che non mi viene mai il nome di questo tipo, vabbè, però ci siamo arrivati, vediamo un po' ora cosa ci dice.
Did you find what you seek?
Perhaps. I have the witch hunter's journal. Does this mean anything to you? What's the matter? What is it?
When I was a child, my grandfather drew this picture in the sand and told a story. It's the story of Bleeding Boy. Long ago, the first tribe to enter these woods found Hekaidomix waiting. Hekaidomix stole one of their young, and on a dark path atop Coffin Rock, he sacrificed the boy, opening the boy's belly and spilling him across the rock. Because of Hekaidomix's power, the boy never dies. He bleeds ceaselessly in agonizing pain. Hekaidomix drinks the boy's blood and feeds on his pain. His tribe attempted to rescue him after discovering the secrets of the Twana. Many strong warriors and mighty shaman were taken by Hekaidomix. They could not free their captive son. The entire tribe vanished without a trace. Some other stories say that a warrior shaman named Othewenda did survive and left a warning at the edge of these evil woods.
This Othewenda is mentioned in some of the literature I found in the Burkittsville Library.
Yes, he is well known in many tribes. It is said that Othewenda's magic ward remains at the edge of this forest and can only be seen by powerful shaman. With his entire tribe destroyed, Bleeding Boy was doomed to writhe in agony atop Coffin Rock forever.
But I've been to Coffin Rock. I saw no one.
Bleeding Boy lives in another path, the one mentioned in this journal.
Disemboweled on Coffin Rock. Oh, why didn't I notice that before? There's a label here. Mr. Brownie. I thought Mary was talking about a pet, but this teddy bear is her missing Mr. Brownie. I found this teddy bear at Coffin Rock, cut open as if it had been disemboweled. I saw Kyle Brody with it earlier, but now I know it originally belonged to Mary Brown.
Who is this Mary Brown? Her name has been kept hidden from me.
She's a 10-year-old girl from Burkittsville.
Innocent, like Bleeding Boy. Hecatomix intends to add Mary Brown to his eternal feast atop that accursed rock.
Kyle plans to take Mary out to Coffin Rock and sacrifice her.
I cannot guess Hecatomix's intentions, but such a thing is possible. You must find and protect Mary Brown.
I'll do my best. But about this journal, is there anything useful in it?
You might be able to defeat Hecatomix and free Bleeding Boy at the same time.
How?
Hecatomix will not fall easily into a trap. But with the proper distraction, he may be vulnerable. If you were to free Bleeding Boy and carry him from Coffin Rock, Hecatomix would surely follow.
How do I find this Bleeding Boy?
I can make the Twana for you from what is written in this journal.
What happens once I rescue Bleeding Boy?
Using Bleeding Boy as a distraction, you could lead Hecatomix through another portal, trapping him in the nameless void.
I haven't come across anything that alludes to such a place. How will I find the path for this void?
I know not. You may not be the one meant to find it. If it is intended, the path will find you. If the path is learned, return to me at once, and I will tell you what you must do. It's not as simple as the other Twana you have used. I will teach you the proper way to use it. Go now. You must return to town and protect Mary Brown at all costs. Should she fall victim to Hecatomix, his power will increase.
Ok, allora da come ho capito adesso ci tocca ritornare in città dalla cara Mary Brown, dalla cara bambina che parlava lei da sola praticamente. Vediamo se ci hanno dato qualcosa. Allora va bene qua. Tra gli appunti, vabbè, tra gli oggetti invece Poch, che roba è questo? Boh. Mr. Brownie, questo poi sarebbe Mr. Brownie. No, niente, va bene. Possiamo anche ritornare in paese. Cavolo, ora mi ritocca di fare un'altra volta tutto il giro della foresta. Mi sa proprio di sì. Guarda mia, che palle però. Vabbè, ragazzi, come al solito a questo punto lo taglio. Arrivo direttamente al momento in cui stiamo in paese. Ok, tornati in paese. Vediamo un po' ora che cosa succede. Ah, giorno 4, ah, ecco. È passata una giornata nella foresta. Ecco, infatti l'ha detto pure la signorina.
I should drop some of this gear off. It's getting too heavy.
Si è girata da sola.
Right, now I need to stop Kyle and protect Mary. Where could they be?
Ok. E niente, io a questo punto penso di chiudere anche qua questa parte di questo bellissimo gioco. Ci vediamo al prossimo appuntamento. Ciao a tutti.